Hello, everybody. Audio didn't want to work at first for some reason. Now it seems to be good. Hello. I had to modify the title of the video. Thanks, man. That's a classic. Which one, actually? Which version of it? The OG on that crappy camera, or the one I did more recently of the PS4 port? Because I love doing it both times. The PS4 port, I think, came out a lot better because, I mean, the videos didn't look terrible. They weren't recorded on some cheapo camera and cheapo bad TV either. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely for sure. Plus, the crazy thing is, like, with the remake of it, that one, I only died like twice in that run. Wrong button. And that is tied pretty much for the least I've ever died in a Destroy All Humans 2 gameplay. So I'm still very happy with that. That was a really good run. So today's focus is cleaning up challenges and exotic quests. Both things that I hate. I don't really hate them that much, but some of the exotic stuff is really too much of a grind. And I mean, the plants are a little bit random. There's no way to guarantee that they're going to spawn in any given area. So we'll take this one. That's going to give me, I think, 4 of those. I've got maybe half of the heron plumes. I'd like to finish up that side quest, or that exotic quest, the second part of it today. I don't know if I'll quite get through it, though. The plants, even though they are kind of annoying with the random spawns, they do have certain areas that they are required to spawn in. It's not like the herons and the egrets that are really, really random. Uh-oh. What is it? Oh, it's just a snake. I thought it was like a cougar or something. And it does not seem that we're getting one in this area. I'll check up on this hill, too. Yeah, the exotics is... It's annoying just because of the luck and stuff. Oh, wait, is that one? Oh, wait, that might be one. I think that is one. It's got the right color for it. Yep, that's 5. You need 10. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they will someday. Because, I mean, THQ Nordic bought it years ago. And they've said they want to do more with it. The only thing is, THQ Nordic, I don't really understand what's going on with them at times. Because they have bought up so many publishers and franchises over the last couple years. I mean, they have bought up so many things. They have the Activision Nickelodeon license, which means like all the old Nickelodeon games they now have control over. Which made everyone think they're going to start releasing like remakes of them or remasters or even just ports of them, but no news of that in about a year. So a lot of people thought that was going to be a thing, but still no news about that. They bought out Deep Silver, which is probably for the better. You guys might know my experiences with Deep Silver. I don't know if that's going to negatively affect Metro Exodus, because the Metro franchise is the one really, really good Deep Silver franchise. I'm hoping Exodus is going to be good. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, but I haven't heard that much about it. I think it's maybe going to be a little bit more open world based. But they bought that whole thing out, so they bought out a bunch of series and publishers and stuff. And of course they have Destroy All Humans. They've had that since like 2014. Okay, it looks like one did not spawn here. I don't think there's any guarantee for them to spawn in any given location. There's just places where they're more likely to spawn. So yeah, they've got a huge number of they just acquired something else in the last few days. I don't remember what it was, but they just got something else big. Like within the last week or so, and I don't remember what it is, but they're sitting on a huge number of items, a huge number of possible things to develop. We just don't hear that much about it. They've done maybe one or two things in the last couple years that I know of. I wouldn't mind seeing them take control of the Mercenaries franchise. So at least we know it would have a chance of being done. Because for those who don't know, Mercenaries, EA, or I don't know if it's EA anymore because Pandemic's gone. Whoever has the domain name or the license or whatever for that has renewed it every year. Okay, so we have 6 out of the 10 flower orchids. The plumes are in a different area, but I don't have anywhere near enough of them yet. Because they have renewed that license every year for the last decade. Including even in 2018. So it makes me think they would want to do something with it. But honestly, I don't even know, because we've heard no knowledge of anything related to Mercenaries since 2015, I think. Maybe even 2013. And you know, going back and playing Mercenaries 2 again on stream has been so much fun because, like, I forgot just how fun that game can be, even with how broken it is. Because I think it plays just as well as the Just Cause games, 3 and 4. And Just Cause 2 is a better game, I think, overall than Mercenaries 2, but I think Mercenaries is better than the other Just Cause games. The more recent ones, especially. Okay, looking what the spawn is, right around here. Oh, you need medicine? Okay, I will help you. I need to get my honor up anyway. Here you go. Did you eat an oleander sage?
Thank you.
I'm curious to know what you did. Yeah, he did. He ate the oleander.
My guts like a freight train.
I've seen this event before. I've had this one happen before.
Pink flowers. I'd stay well clear of that.
No problem, man. I will. Except that I actually use it to craft weapons. Oh, no. I don't want to steal his horse by accident. I need the honor. My honor is like around the middle, maybe even a little below. Because for those who don't know, when you get to the epilogue, everything resets, basically. I'm still not particularly happy about that. Because the vast, vast majority of the main game is so good. I mean, it's an awesome story. It's done so well. But then you get to the end game, and I'm really not a big fan of the way some of the epilogue does things. I'm going to go ahead and say that now. And I am not seeing another one around here. Like, I'm not a big fan of the way they did everything in the epilogue. At least part 1 of the epilogue, I did not like. It was basically, it's pointless. For those, I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who hasn't gotten there yet, but part 1 of the epilogue is almost entirely pointless. It did not need to be there. Story easily could have picked up in the second part of the epilogue. Made it just a single epilogue. I mean, it's fair. It would still be fairly long, but that's fine. I mean, it's more content in a great game. But they easily could have just done it there. And that would have been fine, honestly. Just start it there because the epilogue is... The second part of the epilogue's good. It's not perfect, but it's still good. Is that it right there? Oh, no, that's a carrot. Who doesn't love random chance in spawning items? Again, though, it is at least better than the animal stuff. Because there are fairly guaranteed chances of spawns within certain areas. Oh, yep, that's one, I think. Yes, there we go, that's 8. Alright, so we only need 2 more of those. And then there's apparently like some kind of glitch that goes on with the way they spawn. Which is even stupider, honestly. Like they won't always spawn the way they're supposed to or something. I've already been run over by one of these goats a couple times. I killed it, but it still was kind of annoying. Otherwise, in this game, I've also been starting to work on the multiplayer again. I'm not a huge fan of the online component. I liked GTA 5's online better. I think it's just the overall variety of content in GTA 5. But I also mostly play alone, which is probably a part of it. And, I mean, this is still in its beta, so I can't say too much about it. Because that's the crazy thing is, it's still relatively good, but it's only in beta stage. So, it's still got a long way to go. Is that it right there, maybe? No, I don't think so. That's something else. That it, maybe? That might be it. That looks like it's alone. No, that's mint. I don't remember the Red Dead 1 endgame stuff being this tedious. I don't remember there being anywhere near this much, like, random stuff you had to do. Oh, is that it? There it is. Plus, I think Red Dead 1 only had, like, 40 species of animals you had to get, which would have been awesome to not have to do all this. Because Red Dead 1, you did have to do a lot, and I think you had to do well at all of the table games and stuff. Like, you had to do a lot better than you do in this game. Because in this game, you can BS your way through most of the gambling-based stuff. You really don't have to know what you're doing for most of it. I would say it's good to know how to play dominoes for Gambler 9. Because Gambler 9 does require some knowledge of how to play dominoes to make it more possible to win 3 games in a row. But all the others you can pretty much BS your way through if you have, if you get a little lucky. Asking about ads, I mean, I'm monetized. I've been monetized for a very long time. Just appearing on stream, so... I mean, I'm still pretty new to the whole streaming thing, so... I would love the ability to do this for a living. That would be so much fun. Just to be able to stream a few days a week for a living. Be much better than sitting at a desk behind my computer for 8 hours a day. Oh, there it is. That's the last one I need. And in. Alright, so we need 15 more items. We need Lady Slipper Orchids, which are mostly found on the other side of the map. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm not going to go over there and deal with that right now. I'm going to go back to getting the herons. There's a good spawning location right around here. Really, a lot of the swamp areas are good for the herons and the egrets. Like, the egrets didn't give me that much trouble because they spawn fairly often. Like, the little and the snow egrets weren't really much of a problem. The reddish ones gave me a little more trouble. But I got them eventually. I got them all within like a day, so, or like a night, so. In real life, not in-game. You can't get that many of them in one in-game night. Oh yeah, for those who didn't notice, I renamed my horsey. Whoa. Hey, Invisible, what's up, buddy? I renamed my horse Etienne.
Let's go.
He's one of my 2 horses. My other one is named Trevor Lawrence. For those maybe not in the U.S., the reason being, Clemson just played Alabama for the college football national championship on Monday night. And we just tore them apart. It was hilarious. It was awesome. We beat them by 28, so it was hilarious. It was so good to see Bama not just lose, but lose like that. So Etienne, he's one of the really good players on Clemson's team. He's this insanely fast runner. If he gets like the slightest gap to run through, he will be gone and you will not catch him. It is that simple. He starts running through a hole, you will not catch him. It's that simple. He was a Heisman candidate with very low odds, but still a candidate. It's good to oh, herons! Herons! Is that one? There's one. So these actually, I thought these spawn fairly often. Good to hear from you too, man. It's been a long time. Or at least on like a live stream or something like this, or one of your videos or anything, so it's been a long time. I've still got the old Thrillville videos. They're saved on my external hard drive. I have no space to stow them? I wonder exactly what. Is that another one? That's a hawk. It's a crow. If you hear anything sounding loud in the background, it's probably my washing machine. As I have to I'm washing clothes right now. I'm surprised they aren't done yet, actually. Okay, that should be getting me kind of close. Not quite yet. Probably like 2 or 3 more, I would think. Because I know I still need most of the flowers, whatever they are, the other orchid. Oh, well, that would happen. I love how you can just sprint around like crazy, but you trip and fall over something like that. Oh, is that a heron? Not you. Oh, that's an egret. There's one. A pelican. I don't know why I shot the pelican, because I don't think they count for anything, but never really see them this far inland. Today I'm working on cleaning up some of the challenges and the exotic quests. Because there's 5 exotic quests that require you to pick up a bunch of random crap. Like you have to get a bunch of animals and stuff like that. You also have to get some... Oh! Okay, you really think I'm going to let that go unanswered? You're not going to bite me and get away with it. Oh, yeah, it's probably these. Let's scrap just a few of them. Pick up the loon. I don't think I need this for anything, but I'm gonna be sure. I don't think I'm gonna end up needing it later. Hopefully not. Or actually, now that I really think about it, I think that loons are the 3rd exotic quest, so it's probably a good thing I picked one up. Man, the herons spawn a lot over here compared to the other area I was spawning them in. So I got like 5 there.
Let's go. I got places to be.
Oh, that's an owl. That's Very uncommon. And then we'll have to go get the other orchids, but they're on the other side of the map, so I don't know if I'm going to do that exactly tonight. For 2018, favorite games, that's a pretty tough choice because I still haven't played a couple of the major ones. Like, of all the ones I played, it would be Red Dead 2. My health core is draining really badly. That's not good. I think it's because I'm wearing the wrong clothing. Actually, my horse, I think he needs to eat something too. For me, it was probably Red Dead 2, but I know that I still have not played Spider-Man. I have it on my PS4, I just haven't gotten to start it up yet. And everyone says it's amazing. God of War. I'm not really big into that series or that even style of gameplay, but with how good everyone says it is, I need to try it. I'm just waiting for a good sale on it. Once I eventually get like a good sale, I'll pick it up. I don't want to miss out on that. Otherwise, what else? What other new games did I get this year? There was... Okay, they aren't spawning here at the moment, so we're going to have to go back to where we were. I really liked Far Cry 5. I know some people didn't, and it is kind of similar to the previous ones. It's sort of copy and paste, but I really liked 5. It was fun. It changed things up enough to be more worth playing. Even if it is still fairly copy and pasted. And New Dawn, I think, is like, honestly, the perfect decision for them. In terms of the Far Cry universe, just because I've always sort of pictured Far Cry having like a post-apocalyptic design to it. I've always felt like that would be a good way to go for Far Cry, just with the way the gameplay is. So I think New Dawn could actually end up being really good. It'll be somewhat copy and pasted, I'm sure. But I think it could be good. And then some of the other major AAA games, like I didn't play Monster Hunter because I really didn't like the videos and stuff I saw of it. I didn't find it interesting. Detroit is really, really good. It's a really underrated game. Like, I actually very much enjoyed playing through that one for the Platinum Trophy. Because unlike most of the Telltale games and even the other David Cage games, the choices really do matter. Because in that one, literally every single thing you do actually can have an effect on the game. Because, I mean, Heavy Rain only had, like, maybe 18 or 19 total endings that are all delve into just a few different areas. It's not that diverse overall. Like, I never played Beyond Two Souls, and most of the Telltale games, they don't really have much player input. It really doesn't make a difference. Fallout 76 was a failure. I mean, from what I've heard, it's really fun if you're playing it in co-op, or at least more fun. But at the moment, I don't have anyone to play it online with, so I don't really get anything out of that. And it's boring is the thing. Like, of all the games that you put this big of an open world in, you make sure that this one with no NPCs or no human NPCs and stuff is the biggest one. It makes it boring, honestly. It's not really that fun of a game to play. Okay, I don't think they're gonna spawn in the middle of the night, so I'm gonna camp out over the night. But yeah, oh, I'm in combat. From what? Yeah, I mean, like, it's getting slowly better with updates, I think. Okay, I don't know. There you are. There another one? Like, I think it's getting slowly better, but there's also other problems emerging. Like, with the whole, like, the ways you can duplicate items, apparently, and people legit selling them online CSGO style. For other Bethesda games, I would say Fallout New Vegas, but I think that's technically Obsidian, not Bethesda. So I would still probably say Fallout 3, because that one has always held a special place to me. I've always loved that one. Fallout New Vegas, I think, is the best of the modern Fallouts, but like I said, I think it was Obsidian or Black Isle, or I don't think it was technically Bethesda. I loved Skyrim as well, though. Skyrim's fun. I played many, many hours of Skyrim on the PS4. Never played it on PS3, thankfully. It would have probably not been very fun on there.
Settle down, okay?
Well, I thought that some herons would spawn by now. The only Elder Scrolls game I've played has been Skyrim, actually. It is a fun game, though. It's definitely one I enjoy. I have it on the Switch as well, if I ever want to play it on the go. I really want to see a Fallout 3 remaster. Like, everyone thought we were going to get a Fallout 3 remaster when they started hinting at a new Fallout game. Because it would have made sense, because it would have been the 10-year anniversary last year. 2018. But no, we get Fallout 76 instead. And they haven't even fully implemented the probably pay-to-win systems that everyone thinks are going to be put in. Weapon is in poor condition. I'll fix that in a minute if I can get out of the water.
Easy. Easy there.
I mean, with Skyrim, it's a very good, big, open world to play in. It's, never really played much of, like, a fantasy-type RPG. And it was fun. I mean, it was good to play through. It was entertaining the whole way through. There's a lot of characters, a lot of exploration, a lot of quests. Very good value for the money. Okay. Where are these things at? I have not seen one in far longer than I should have. For the microtransactions, like, I don't mind the way some games do them if they're purely cosmetic, especially if you can just buy specifically which ones you want. Like, I think that kind of system's fine, but when you start... Oh, sorry. Don't want him to come and attack me. But then some games just take it too far with making it too much of a pay-to-win system or make it so unenjoyable that you really almost have to buy the transactions. And I do fear that Red Dead 2 may go that way a bit with the multiplayer. Now, thankfully, you have a massive single player. So if you don't really want to deal with the multiplayer, it's not really that big a deal because you still have plenty to do in the single player. Like over 100 hours of gameplay to 100% the single player. So that's at least good. Okay, we'll come back for the herons later. Because they don't seem to be too active at the moment. So we're going to head over to Saint Denis and we are going to head to the area with the other plants. Nowadays I've been much more single player focused. Like, I used to do a lot of multiplayer. Like, through the Black Ops 2 era, I would say. But sort of after that, because Call of Duty was always my main online game, and it really lost a lot of its popularity and quality. To where I don't really enjoy playing any multiplayer for the most part. And I'll still hop onto like GTA 5 online every now and then, but that's about it. And maybe some of the older Call of Duty games can still be, if you can get them, if you can get into lobbies and stuff without hackers, it's actually very fun. Alright, the stagecoach isn't available right now, so I guess we're just going to have to take the train. This is actually fine, honestly, because there's a couple things we need to do out there. Okay, you don't actually go where I need you to go. He doesn't go all the way to towards Strawberry, so I guess we'll just take Valentine.
Hope your journey's a good one.
While we're headed there, I'm going to pull up the video on the squirrel statue. Because we're almost done with that. Like, all I have left for that, I just have to go to one last location and I'll be able to finish it. Okay, I think I know where to go for that one. Pulling up a different video so I can find the last legendary animal I'm currently missing, aside from the panther that I can't get yet. Can't get him until I finish up some other quests. This is good. We're actually, now that we're on the other side of the map, should be able to do at least a few things. I wish the stagecoaches weren't as buggy. Like, they just don't spawn when you think they would. ETN, get off the train tracks. We need you next year. We lose half our defense next year. Alright, so the flowers are in this area. The legendary animal is up here. Let's go for the legendary animal first. Because it's the sort of the most out of the way, but we're going to be closer to it now than anywhere else. Oh, how a fast travel system would be so nice. Like a true fast travel system. Not the whole, oh, you can fast travel if you're at your house or your tent or whatever, but that's it. Well, your tent during the main game, you can't do that now. You can't do it with your actual tent. Just fast travel out of your house or pay money to travel by train or stagecoach. I'm actually not sure what you would really do to make money once you're done with the epilogue. I don't know if there's a lot of good ways to do it afterward. Resident Evil games? Yeah, I like the Resident Evil games. I'm a fan of those. I mean, I really like Resident Evil 1. I'm getting Resident Evil 2. I think I've played a little bit of 3. I love 4. 5 is really fun in co-op. Not that good otherwise. And then 6 is really bad, and 7's pretty good. I still need to play 7 in VR someday. That would be really fun. I feel like that would be really, actually terrifying. Alright, right into the mountains. I think I actually have good clothing for this too, which is good. I'm not a big mobile game person. I don't really play a lot of them. I don't have a whole lot of time for that. Alright, so we're getting the legendary white bison. This is the next to last legendary animal. You don't have to get all the legendary animals, by the way. It's not actually necessary. It's only necessary if you want to, like, fill out the entire compendium. But it also, like, you can get trinkets and stuff from them, so... Trinkets, sorry, but... You can get that kind of stuff and get, like, unique outfits and stuff, so I thought, you know, might as well. I mean, there's only, like, 16 of them. Some of them are close together. Might as well. Just an extra little bit of completion for the game. You only have to get 5 of them to get 100% completion. It'd also be nice if we'd run into a bear, because there's the trophy for surviving 18 bear attacks, and I would like to speed that up as much as possible. Alright, we're in legendary territory. Excellent. I'm not seeing the yellow marker anywhere. I need to check the video. See where the trail starts at. Oh, it starts out on the frozen ice, it looks like. Is it up here? Yep, there it is. Okay, this is a very large animal, so we're definitely going to need something strong. I'll take the rolling block and the bolt action. And I mostly play on the PS4. That's my main console. I mean, I'll play on the PS3 and the Switch sometimes too. And yeah, I mean, mostly shooters and games like Red Dead that are, I don't know, I don't know exactly what you call Red Dead. I guess just action adventure maybe, or third person shooter. I don't play many horror games. I thought... Oh, there it is. Come on, inspect the dung. Nah, I wish I could do YouTube as an actual business. That would be much better than what I currently do. Whoa, it's already dead. Oh, that's a rock. That looked just like it. No, I wish I could do YouTube as a job. I just do it for fun. And I get just a little bit of money off of it, so that doesn't hurt. There he is. Let's go. I don't think you need to study him first to make it still count, but I feel like doing it anyway. Just because you don't get another opportunity at these animals, so... Alright, let's pull out our big bolt action rifle. Or no, that's our single shot rifle. I bet this doesn't kill him either. Nope. That's the problem. Please don't tell me it's gonna get away after I shot it. Where'd it go? Oh, there. Okay. We at least found a blood trail, so we should be able to get to it. You would think that the gigantic rifle would be more effective than that. I mean, the bolt-action rifle is not as powerful, but you get 5 consecutive shots, so... I have a bad feeling about getting in this water. You'd be dead in seconds, I'm pretty sure, or minutes. Can't swim in this game, so that's always great. Yeah, YouTube, it would be a bit tricky as a full-time job just because of all that. I don't get that many videos demonetized though, so I think I'd probably be okay. My goal was always just to have fun. Me and my neighbor made the channel years ago just to have fun and mess around. God, that's a big animal. Let's stow him. We'll run into a trapper eventually. At least we got that one done. Alright, so that's, for now, the last legendary animal. We can't get the last one yet. Now to start looking for orchids. I'm more curious as to how I actually managed to find some of these before. I don't ever remember searching these areas. Okay, there's one right about there. That's our closest one. That's actually not far at all. Ooh, stamina's draining a bit. I should probably actually go ahead and consume something for that. I have plenty of whatever food item that was. Baked beans. Chug a couple cans of baked beans and you'll be okay. Just turn on the cinematic camera so we don't have to do anything for a couple minutes. I'm solo. For new channels starting out, I mean, I have less than 2,000 subscribers. I don't think I'm the right person to ask about that. Pretty sure you gotta be family friendly now, though, if you ever want to actually make any money off of it. And a lot of gamers are moving over to Twitch. Maybe someday I'll try out Twitch. There's a lot more features and stuff to it, I believe. I don't really blame you for not doing YouTube anymore. If you don't see any personal value in it, it's not worth spending time on. But I've always enjoyed doing it. I've gotten decent numbers of views and had fun making the videos, met a lot of great people. Helped me a lot when I was in a really bad place at one point years ago, so it was always good. Helped a lot in the right times. Oh, we got a bunch of wolves coming. Okay, that's like 5 of them. That's a little more than normal. Is this NC State getting their revenge on ETN? That's what it seems like. Oh, I got rid of most of them. Oh, that was a little bit more than normal for wolves. Alright, so where are we? Anywhere near this place yet? Whoa! What the? What's this? Oh! I thought that was just glitched and it wasn't disappearing from my screen. Okay, yeah, I seriously thought that was just a glitch. That looks like it would be the item right there, but this is also a dangerous area, so... That is it. Okay. Yeah, we're going to pick that up and we're going to run. Because this area has a lot of enemies in it. I don't think I lost any subscribers, or I didn't lose very many. I usually don't get hit too hard by those. Yeah, this quest, I thought this quest had just glitched on me and wasn't going to disappear. But no, apparently not. There is another step to it. It's the only one I have left on my, in my inventory and all, so might as well finish it. Not counting the collectible-based stuff. And it, like, kind of glitched on me. Like, the quest restarted when I got to the epilogue. It was the weirdest thing.
Hey, look who it is! I barely recognize you boys on account of you not trying to kill each other.
Yeah, well, somebody learned his manners. Finally.
Probably would have been easier just to get rid of them in the early days.
I reckon we're okay.
All right, but the law's pretty... Well, it's pretty vigorous these days.
I told you we should leave, but did you want to listen? Oh, no. Mr. High and Mighty, he don't listen to no
Oh,
one.
would you just shut up?
What are you going to make me do? Am I going to have to go,
You know
like,
what? You'll shut up when I
fight people or something?
Real funny. I cannot believe it. I'm stuck out here with only you to talk to. I get a better conversation from the goddamn tree.
Oh, that was it.
Seen you talking to him. Hey,
Okay.
for being a moron.
Is it going to continue later? No, that may have been the last step of that. Okay then. That was really pointless. I mean, oh well, I'll take the completion. Sorry, I'm leaning into my mic here. I'm looking on the map at where some items might be. Somewhere around here. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to go for that one. That one's a little bit more out of the way. It's a little bit harder to get to, I think. There's one around here. So we'll head over here next. My favorite subject in school... I didn't have a favorite subject, but certain teachers made certain things much more interesting. Like, I had a really, really great history teacher that I loved, and really good teacher for both engineering and physics. So he was great. What else? I always liked math. I think math was always my best subject overall. All of my English teachers were really good. Like, even compared to some of the other subjects, the English teachers were always consistently very good. I had an awesome French teacher too. She was cool. Like, she was like 70 years old, but would sometimes ride a Harley to school. That was awesome. She was really, really sweet lady. Very good teacher as well. She finally retired. She had been teaching for like 40 years. I took French for a very long time. I still know a little bit of French, but I was never that great at it, honestly. Not compared to some of the people in my class that were just ridiculously good at it. They could probably speak it fluently and all. Okay, anywhere around here. I may just have to look at the video a little more closely. Okay, where does this one come up at? Okay, that's the one I already got. Ah, here we go. It's on the other side of this thing. Yeah, this place is a bit familiar for anyone maybe who's completed the game. I gotta go sell this bison pelt at some point. Is that it? There it is. It's number 5. And then number 6 is... Well, I mean, that's number 5 in the video. It's not number 5 for me. That's like number 2 that I've gotten. I can transit back to Saint Denis and go hunting for heron plumes again. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. That's a lot of plants. Let's grab some blackberries. I can use them for health later. Okay, is that it? That one's sort of off on its own. Yep. Alright, that's another one done. Alright, where's the next one? That's not too far from here. What subject did I hate the most? That's a bit of a tough choice, because there were a few that I despised. I would say... Oh, what the heck is that? Is it a cougar? Oh, that's not good. I don't have a weapon out. What is it? Oh, it's just a rattlesnake that I can't seem to hit. For what I hated the most, in high school at least... Oh god, those are both in terrible condition. I really need to repair those. In high school, it was probably chemistry and biology. In both cases, I had horrible teachers, so that was a major part of it. The difference was I didn't have any trouble in chemistry, really, because the class was easy, and biology was really hard. And I hated... There was a class I had to take... I don't remember what it was called. I'm trying to think of what it was called. It had kind of a weird name. It was like, it was sort of a combination of 3 different subjects.
We're Bible-fearing settlers.
It was like art, history, or no, it was like, it was art, music, and theater. And it was like a required thing, unless you wanted to take... If you wanted to take 2 semesters of art instead of 3 semesters of music, it was required. Art survey, that's what it was called. And that class was just... I could not stand that class. Like, it was partially because of bad teachers. Like, at least 1 or 2 of the teachers of the 3 were terrible. And then, like, maybe 1 of them was good. Okay, I think we've gotten like 4 of these now, so let's see what the next one is. So that was definitely one of my least favorite classes. I'm not a very art, music, creative type person. I like writing, but I'm not really that big into art and music. Especially art and like theater, I'm really not interested in. I mean, I love movies and all, but that's sort of different. And I have a lot of respect for people that can do theater because you have to be able to do stuff. You got to be able to do it on your first, no, I mean not first try, but you got to be able to do it in one take in front of a live audience. So I have a lot of respect for people who can do that successfully. It's a lot harder than acting in a movie. Another orchid? Oh yeah, class can easily be a disaster or great depending on who teaches it. Because the chemistry class, even though it was really easy, the teacher was awful. Also, he looked exactly like Professor Snape. Like, I'm not actually joking on that. That's not even an exaggeration. He looked exactly like him. And that was a joke that we all had, that he was Professor Snape. He also had about as cheerful of a personality as Professor Snape, so that was not a fun class. I mean, if anything, we didn't even get to learn how to do anything cool either. It was just a bunch of really just boring and pointless and stupid stuff. We didn't get to learn, like, how to make something explode or anything, so that's all I cared about in chemistry, was wanting to make stuff, was wanting to learn how to make something explode. That would have made that entire class worth it. No, we did learn how to do, like, liquid nitrogen ice cream or something. That was cool. That's, like, the very last day of class, so. But none of that competes with, like, my physics and engineering guy teacher. He was cool, but he's not there anymore because he was way too smart to be teaching in a high school. Like, if he was going to teach, he should have been a college professor easily. I'm pretty sure he had, like, NASA clearance or something. So, I don't know what made him decide to come teach. He was a little too smart to teach. Yeah, he was a cool guy though. He was a great teacher. It was fun to be around. He was ridiculously smart. Yeah, I mean, he looked exactly like him, and he about had the same personality. Yeah, I like Harry Potter. I mean, I read all the books at least once, maybe twice a piece, I think. Seen all the movies many times as they're always on TV. That same physics engineering teacher, he also had a 3D printer, and this was back in like 2013, 2014. So that was cool, we got to use it. I made like a name tag or something that was really kind of cool looking. Getting to watch it actually make the item is really, really cool. Okay, so now that we finished up that, since we're nowhere near where the heron plumes are, we are going to go find the squirrel statue for the last time.
Whoa, easy.
Gonna need to flip over to that video, actually, and watch exactly where it is. How did she get it all the way out here? I don't know if it was Abigail or Uncle that moves the statue. But how did they get it out here? I mean, seriously, they aren't adventurers. There's no way they could have gotten it out here. It's on one of these mountains in kind of a weird spot. Let's see if I can line this up. Should be right around here. I'm more impressed that one of them managed to get it out here. Oh, is that it right there? Or is that a bird? That's an eagle. Nope. This whole squirrel statue quest is a little ridiculous. It's kind of funny because, like, no one had this trophy for a very long time. This was about, like, the last single-player trophy anyone could get. There it is. Maybe. No, wait, that's the eagle, isn't it? Oh, now I see it. Yep, there it is. Yeah, this was, like, the last single-player trophy I think anyone got. Because of this last step, because the first 5 times she hides it, it hides somewhere on your property. To where it's actually, you know, fairly reasonable to get to. In this one, it's on top of a random mountain. So no wonder it took people over a month to find it. Because you'd have to really just be messing around exploring to have any chance of finding it. I didn't really have any particular favorite characters and spells and stuff from Harry Potter. Like, I don't usually have favorite characters and stuff from a lot of games and movies. Please do not die going off this cliff, ETN. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, buddy. You can make it off this cliff. Yeah, I don't usually have, like, favorite characters and stuff from most media. I don't watch a whole lot of stuff anymore anyway. And I'll watch, like, movies some, but I don't really watch a whole lot of other stuff anymore. Don't really have a whole lot of time to do it. Well, the nice thing is I live pretty close to a movie theater now. And they do, like, it's either $5 or $6 tickets on Tuesdays. Which is really quite cheap. And, like, and this isn't, like, some cheapo theater or anything either. This is actually, like, a really nice, modern theater with reclining seats in it. So I'll go see a movie every now and then. The snacks still cost way too much money. Honestly, half the time I'd rather just sneak stuff in. I have a jacket with a lot of big pockets on it. To where I shouldn't really have a problem, like, sneaking anything in if I really wanted to. Oh yeah, I'm single. I'm nowhere near married. That's going to be a long time from now, probably. Want to make sure I got stable job, money, house, everything first. Alright, we're to Strawberry. And, of course, the coach is not here right now. Never seems to be here when I actually need it to be. Let's head over to Riggs Station. There's also a trapper there, so...
Hey, why you
So I want to keep working on the exotics, and I just ran someone over. Oh, you know what? Oh, I know what event that is, I think. I think he's the one that, is he the one that buys you something? I mean, it's not helpful because I already own every weapon, but...
Hi.
I was just talking about you. How a complete stranger saved me from certain... Fine thing to do, helping a fella out like that.
It's no problem. It wasn't much. It was just a health cure.
You know? Hey, I got plenty of credit.
Mmm.
You know, you pick out anything you want. Free.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. That's decent of you.
What do you need, partner?
Fella outside got bit by his own trap. He said he'd cover me on a purchase. I'm the reason he's still got that leg.
Oh, that idiot.
Okay, cool. So he's giving me one item for free.
Hey, if that's what he wants, take a look around.
Let's find something expensive. That was $3. That was $2.50. I don't really need bait though. Gun oil is actually not that expensive. That's really surprising. Horse revivers are always good. Let's buy one.
I'll let him know.
I love how I just bought the most expensive thing here. Thank you very much, man. That's helpful.
Pick something up. Thanks again.
Glad to hear it. Least I could do.
That's so cool that they have little events like that in this game, like to where people will actually remember you if you save them. And then there's a lot of other, like, just random events in this game anyway. But that you actually help people and you really can get something out of it later. There's no guarantee, but there's a chance you can get something out of it later, aside from just the good karma. What's my honor look like, actually? Yeah, it's in the negative side of the spectrum. Because the bandit challenges kill your honor level in this game. It's kind of ridiculous because you have to do them to 100% complete the game, but they kill your honor level for the most part. And the last one makes you rob 5 trains. Speaking of that, there's a train right here. I would go ahead and just jump on this and ride it for free. Or rob it. Robbing's always fun. But I need to go deal with the trapper and sell my stuff anyway. I think this was the ghost bison, so it's going to get me some clothing.
Good to see you again. Oh, what do you have?
I don't have anyone in mind at the moment. I mean, it's just... We'll see what happens someday.
Let's have a look.
See what I find. Ooh, poor skunk. I don't need that. Legendary bison. Wow, that was worth a lot of money.
Nothing quite like wearing your best day's work.
Dreamcatcher's actually done. Trophy buck. I mean, just, I'm never going to get around to getting all this stuff. Like, all these perfect pelts you have to bring back, and the fact a lot of the time you can only carry a couple of them at once. It's just not really worth it, you know? A little too much effort for what it is.
Some of the things folk bring me to work with. Dead squirrels, cats full of buckshot.
That's actually pretty cool. Oh, I don't want that equipped. I need to take that off. That's gonna hurt me. I wonder if I have anything I can... That's better.
Not so many know their way around the needle and thread. It's good business, I'm telling you.
The hat's probably gonna be too warm at the moment. Wish I could just unequip it. That would make things a little easier. Yeah, like sheep, goat, panther. The panther especially, that's a little cruel and unusual.
Near the canal they're building way down.
The panthers are so rare. There's only like one place on the map they even spawn at. And even then, they don't necessarily spawn every night. I could probably get these hats fairly easily. I'll equip that one because I don't think it's as
Wish I never
warm.
had to take my stall into the city. Just like I wish country folk had any damn money.
Good girl. Let's go.
In the Resident Evil games, it would be... I mean, really, it would be cool if you could just have like a infinite ammo machine gun or something is always fun. But then then what fun is the game? Like, then it's no challenge. You don't get anything out of it then.
There's a mighty fine ride.
But hey, an infinite ammo playthrough of games can be pretty fun. Oh crap, I forgot. This is the one where the guy just outright disappeared on my file for some reason. Like, he's just gone. He's literally gone.
You know what to do, girl.
I haven't seen him in days. Is this him? I don't think this is him, but he's been gone for days. Okay, then I guess we got to head all the way up to Wallace Station, up the line. I'm just gonna take the rail line. Actually, that's probably the easier way. Let me check and see my challenges, though, before I choose a ticket anywhere. Yep, just heron plumes for that. The fish, I'm not bothering with that tonight. Oh, we could go to Emerald Ranch and start on that one. Or... is there a good place in New Hanover? Or we can go over to Valentine and then go to the Heartlands and get an easy challenge. Yeah, let's go do that. Bait the two different animals in a row. That's not that hard. I just haven't had a lot of luck with it yet. And that's a good area to do it, so we'll go do it. Now, as long as we don't get run over by a train, we'll be good. By the way, running along the train tracks, that's a good way to do the racing challenges where you have to get from one point to another really quickly. I mean, every COD game has bad weapons in it, so I really don't know what to say for that one. I mean, there have been the famous, historically overpowered weapons.
Come in, sir. Come in.
Okay, you're the shopkeeper. You're not who I care about. There you are. That's terrible, though, that rig station I can't use anymore.
Farewell on your travels.
Realistically, I probably could have done this one more easily, or I probably could have just rode my way there, honestly. It's not that far away. Patch notes for this week on Fallout 76. I'm looking on Twitter while we wait. Okay, our version isn't available yet. It's going to be another 4 gigs. The power armor light is brighter. Several performance and stability improvements. Glowing ones were giving you a lot of XP. Lower chance of power generator spawning fusion cores. That's honestly fine. I have 1,000,000 of those, but... Or not 1,000,000, but I have a lot of them, but... It's like they gotta remove anything decent about their games and, like... Or not anything decent, but just... With a lot of the patches, they just remove other things that can actually be helpful. Alright, let's head for the Heartlands. And let's also feed our horse. He seems to be a bit hungry.
Quite a horse. For you, this.
Can't invite people that are already in Vault 76. Bobby pins now weigh basically nut. Wow, they actually weighed 1/10 of a pound. I never knew that. I never really have a lot of them at once, but okay. That's a good change. Opening player-owned containers will now be a PvP incident. That seems a bit odd. Oh, and they're apparently fixing the item duplication. Possibly too little too late at this point. Nah, I wasn't really bullied, thankfully. Generally more outcast, yes, but not bullied. Okay, I need a good weapon for this. Alright, so where did I put that down at? Somewhere around here? These challenges have been giving me more problems than I thought it would have, honestly. I just need to get further away. I can get up here, maybe. Should be fine, because I have a scope on the rifle. Anything? You, maybe? Were you the one trying to eat my thing? You seem to be here to eat it. Not looking for perfect pelts or anything, just looking to, Man. That thing's tough. Holy crap. He's not dead yet either. He didn't die. College life was much better than high school, I will say that. Met a lot more people, had a lot more fun overall. I mean, it doesn't help that in the U.S. you can't drink till you're 21. So that certainly doesn't help. Hello. Okay, does the moose count as an herbivore or a predator? I don't know, I feel like knowing this game, it might be weird. We're just here playing some Red Dead 2, cleaning stuff up, challenges and exotics. Okay, it counts as an herbivore, got it. Because really, that's the main thing I have left is just those two things, and the multiplayer, obviously, and then the gold medals. The gold medals is not going to be a fun experience. They're actually, some of them can be pretty difficult. Alright, and there's our predator. Let me get to a better spot so I can get rid of him. Is he stuck? No, he's not. We're good. Okay, let's let him get all the way up to the bait so we know that this doesn't, like, screw me over or something, or not count. Okay, are you in position, maybe? Yes! Perfect. Alright, that's another challenge completed. That's about the only one I've done so far tonight. Oh, that's easy. That challenge is easy. Maybe a bit odd, but easy. That only requires me to get to a body of water and then shoot the fish or throw a stick of dynamite in. I'll probably be fine. Let's see where the nearest water source is where I might be able to do that. Yeah, let's just head down here. It's not too far. Now, this should be able to get another challenge done tonight. Then after this, oh, after this is actually the, I was looking away at a bad time. After this is the Legendary Panther, which is awesome. So it'll be the last legendary animal and the end of another set of challenges. That'd be great to get done with. Nope, I have not played DC Universe Online. Foxes can be a bit mean at times, plus they carry rabies. I've had to kill one before in real life that seemed to be rabid. It had to have been because it wouldn't like listen or react to anything. It was weird. It was at my grandparents' house. Yeah, like wouldn't react to anything or do anything, so it was very weird. It was clearly not well. Alright, I don't know if this is going to work. Maybe? That did not pop up any fish. Oh, there's fish. I don't know why they weren't appearing before. I wonder if maybe I'll be better off shooting them with the rifle. Where are they? Being a bit problematic with the spawns. Yeah, I mean, I see in bubbles everywhere, but they're usually easier to see. Let's just throw in some more dynamite. Yep, that worked. Killed at least one. Okay, so maybe I just gotta get a little wet to be able to kill them. Also, the Mythbusters, it was really funny, like, years ago, they proved, like, when it comes to shooting fish in a barrel, they tested that old myth. They had, like, a bunch of fake fish in a barrel and shot into it with a shotgun. And it was really funny because, like, I think they actually missed every single one of the fake fish. But they determined that just the force of the shot going into the water would have been enough to kill all of them. But I can't remember, I think it was Jamie that shot into it. And he legit missed every single one of them. Alright, let's get into the water a little bit, see if we can get some around here. I bet this is nice. This is down on, like, the Gulf Coast. It's probably nice out here. Probably much nicer than it is up here right now. So where I am, it's cold and snowing. And I don't like that. I prefer warm weather greatly. I don't think that's going to count as a small fish, but I'll still shoot at it. He's a bit tougher to hit. I don't think he would have counted, but he was being a problem. Now that is actually fairly true to real life, that shooting into the water doesn't really work that well. Like, you can shoot into the water, but unless you're shooting at certain angles, if you shoot... Or no, if you shoot straight into the water, it can go further. If you shoot it like an angle into the water, it won't get that far. And that the larger the rounds, the less dangerous it is when you get underwater, because it's more likely to just break up. Because they shot into the water with a bunch of different weapons. And the last one they used was the 50 caliber rifle, the Barrett 50 caliber. And they shot in with that, and it didn't really do that much. Let's go ahead and take some coyote tobacco. Or chewing tobacco, whatever it is. Did I get it? Nope. Okay, seriously, don't make me throw a stick of dynamite in, because I'm about to just do that. This is being actually more problematic than I expected it to be. Doesn't help that John can't swim for 5 seconds to get out there and actually harvest it. Okay, so that strategy isn't going to work. It's just going to be waiting until one gets up really close to the surface and doing it that way. How does candy help you with, like, Deadeye and stuff? That's a little weird. Yeah, shooting at him does not seem to be doing as much. I have idea. We're gonna use the shotgun. That's gotta work better, right? It did on Mythbusters, so it better here. Because that was what did the most damage, was the shotgun when they shot into the water. Okay, I thought those were like fish jumping out of the water. I think that was just like a piece of trash on the screen or something. There's probably a much better place to do this at. Also, the fish don't really come out in the rain, clearly. I don't think I hit it, somehow. By the way, for anyone who's considering playing some Red Dead Online, shotguns are still pretty overpowered. There's one. Whenever I play the multiplayer, shotguns always seem to be a bit overpowered. that's 2. Because I always just run with the, a lot of the time I'll just run around even with that basic pump action shotgun, and it actually works quite well in like free roam events and stuff. You get it right at the beginning too, so... Worst game of 2018... I mean, I've done plenty of bad games in 2018 off of trophies, but I don't know which ones exactly came out in 2018. Some chocolate. I really need some better, like... They need better, like, Deadeye restoration items. Because most of them just do health and stamina. Oh, that's a good one then. Brandy. So you need to use... Brandy's good. Okay. So that refilled the whole thing. There's one. And that missed. Yeah, I mean, I played a number of terrible games in 2018 for trophy purposes, but I don't know what the worst one was. And I don't know which one came out in 2018 that would have been the worst. Of AAA games, it would be Fallout 76. Oh, you know what? I think I do know, actually, now that I really think about it. I think Little Adventure on the Prairie came out in 2018. That's 15 minutes of my life per version that I'll never get back. What is this? Oh, it's too blurry. Is it a... Oh, I think it's a food can. Okay. Couldn't tell what it was at first. Must have been one of my used cans. Got him. Okay, you're too big, I think. I don't think you're gonna count. Man, you're an ugly fish. It also won't let me harvest it for some reason, but I don't think it would matter. See if I can direct it back towards shore. Yeah, it's not letting me harvest it for some reason. Well, it's not a small fish, so I don't think it would count for the challenge. God, my Deadeye core keeps running out almost instantly. Like, what is this? Yeah, I would say Little Adventure on the Prairie was probably the worst 2018 game I played. That game is an embarrassment. I also was not a fan of Inksplosion, but that may have been 2017. Oh, I have a... Wow, that's a lot of gin. I bet if I drink a whole lot of this consecutively, it doesn't end well for me. Let's try it. Or just 2 in a row. That got my Deadeye core refilled, but it didn't really do anything else. I have plenty of chewing tobacco. Okay, come on now, game. We only need one more fish, and I have a full Deadeye meter. Run around this island like 20 times. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to like go somewhere else and try somewhere else. Right there. Nope, didn't go under. Still not enough. I gotta remember, I think I buy dynamite from the fence, so... Okay, maybe since that, I don't want to get out in the water. Let's take the horse. See if I can find where the fish is. It's probably... Oh, there's one. Hang on. Got him. I think he's too big, but it's worth trying. Of course. Because John can't swim for 2 seconds. That is a really annoying aspect of this game. Look, I know that knowing how to swim wasn't the most common thing in the world, even today, but especially back in like the 1800s. But come on now, game, like this outlaw that has had to swim in the game before. I think it was him that was one of the ones that had to. How does that still not hit anything? This is getting a little bit ridiculous. There we go. That's gotta work. Or the fish just disappeared and... Oh, whoa, okay, you just... Okay. Now what about this one? Got him. That's gotta count. Finally. Okay, that actually caused a lot more trouble than I expected. $15 for the challenge. That's not a lot of money. Even in this time period. Kill an opossum while it is playing possum. I don't think that's going to be that hard, but I'm going to look at the video and see exactly where to go for it. Hopefully it's... Oh, that's actually not far from here. Yeah, that's near Valentine. That's not far at all. He found one right around here. Let's head there. Have to hunt for it at night. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. Oh, there's one right there. Got it already. Wow. Very easy. Very easy challenge. Okay, now let's go get the legendary panther. I think he spawns right down here. Or, no, that's more maybe right here. Okay, no, he spawns right here. Okay. That's not a problem. Let's head over there. And we can finish off another set of challenges. That was... the possum one was super easy. Like, that was literally just... they're everywhere, apparently. They're more common than I thought. More gin. Alright, so we do this. This will give us 3 of the challenge sets 100% done. You know what? I wonder, is this going to be a big enough group? I think that's only, yeah, that's only 2 of them.
That's what happens.
Okay, so that counts as a wagon. I actually got 3, okay. That was almost enough. I don't know what's going to be a good place to do that challenge at, though, specifically. Is you gotta kill 4 of them with a single stick of dynamite. I think the coach fence is at Emerald Ranch.
You got this, girl.
So for that one, I'll probably just go to Emerald Ranch and hang out near there. Sort of like what I did for the horses. That was a bit suspicious. 3 people randomly traveling about in the middle of the night like that. This will be good, though. This will just leave Explorers done. This will complete Hunter. Master Hunter's done, so... And then there's one other one I've done. Gambler's done. That'll leave me... I'm on maybe 8 for Bandit. I'm on, what else? Like maybe 7 for the plants. I'll need to go online some more in the near future so I can start working on... I went on the wrong path. So I can start working on the online trophies some more. And I've already got a good number of them done. I just need... I need to counter a rival posse. Which I think I'm just going to boost that one with someone because I'm never playing in a group to where it's going to be more difficult. The 5 gold bell buckles, which will come naturally. The buying horses and stuff. There he is. Okay, for this one, I am going to pull out the repeating shotgun. Because panthers are a bit dangerous.
I wonder. Not that recent, though.
They also caused me quite a bit of grief trying to get the Florida panther. It wasn't even trying to get him, it was studying him was the problem. Like, killing him isn't hard.
Well, you're not here.
Just getting him to spawn and then is the main thing, and being able to actually study him before he comes after you. Oh, that's a raccoon, okay. Couldn't tell what it was.
You close?
He's close. Oh, yep, there he is. And he ate me. I didn't even see him show up on the map. That came up out of absolutely nowhere. I didn't see him. I didn't hear him. I didn't see his marker on the map. I didn't need that to happen tonight. Wonder if he's gonna respawn tonight or if I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow. He should still be there because it's still nighttime. Oh, yep, there he is. No, wait, that's a boar. Uh-oh, my shotgun's gone. Yeah, he may have disappeared tonight. Oh, that was unfortunate. I wonder if I kill you, am I going to get a perfect... Oh, there's a gravesite here. I wonder if that was one of the ones from the trophy that I already got. Ooh, perfect. Perfect wild boar. You missed me getting mauled by a panther. That's about it. What furry games do I like? What exactly is a furry game? Alright, I think we just have to set up camp and wait until tomorrow. He doesn't look like he's going to respawn tonight.
You okay, girl?
Alright, let's make sure we have a shotgun out again.
Let's go.
Don't worry, ETN. At least you didn't get attacked. There are a lot of plants around here, but I don't know where the panther is. I've never heard of any of those referred to as a furry game. But out of all those, I'd probably say the Sly Cooper series. Especially Sly 1 and Sly 3. I think we're the two best out of the four. Like, 2's good, but I didn't find it to be as fun. And 4 isn't really that good, but it also wasn't made by the same developers. Let's move out of there and see if we can get everything to respawn. Okay, guys, I'm going to be back in just a moment. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. Hopefully nothing kills me. Okay, I'm back. Oh yeah, Okami, that's a good one. I have that on the PS3, I just haven't gotten the chance to play it yet. I've had it for a long time, I think. Yeah, Okami, that is a good one. That's still one I need to play. Sorry, that was me moving the table. Because I have a bit of a weird setup. I don't have like a whole big desk setup the way some people do. And I record everything in my living room. Which I mean, I live in an apartment, so the living room is like half of my apartment, I think. Or it's like a third of my apartment.
Whoa, whoa!
Oh, come on, really? That's unfortunate. Okay, then, I guess we will... we're not actually that far from anything, so... It's been a few in-game days. We can go get the remaining herons. That's okay. I think I played at least one of the original Spyros when I was younger. I haven't played the remastered trilogy yet, though. That is one I want to do because everyone says it's actually quite good, so I need to try it out. Get the 3 easy platinum trophies that comes with it. I'm just going to rent it off of Gamefly, probably. Unless I can get it for like a really good price, then I'll probably buy it. Definitely Mario. I've never been a big Sonic fan. Never could really get into it. Same with Zelda. I've never really gotten into Zelda. I've always mostly preferred, like, Mario, Smash. That's 2. Yeah, it's only 2, but at least that means they've respawned. I've always preferred, like, the Mario games, including the sports games and the kart games. From Nintendo... And then Mario's awesome, Luigi's great, Rosalina's pretty cool, Bowser's always fun, Toad is fun to make fun of. Okay, looks like we need to discard some feathers again. Some flight feathers. Discard at least a few of those. Got more than enough of them, so it's no big deal. I do have a lot of feathers that I could probably sell to the trapper. Okay, so we're going to ride around here and hopefully find... We only need 2 more herons. I'm going to head over to... You see, I don't know what counts as a heron and what's an egret, because they all look pretty much the same to me. My TV also darkens itself a lot. I need to change that setting, actually, because that's going to get really annoying at times. I love this new TV, but it does darken itself sometimes, and I need to change that setting. It's such a big TV, which is awesome. I haven't had a new TV in about 8 years, I think. 7, 8 years, probably. No herons. Let's head sort of northeast over to the other area where I know I can find some more. Let's avoid the alligators that I know are in the water. Oh no. Uh-oh. That's not good. That is not good. Run. Games I played that would now be considered obscure games. Oh, no, 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 no. What the? Oh, I got bit by a snake. That wasn't even an alligator. Okay, that hasn't happened in a long time. Yeah, obscure games. First I need to find ginseng. Alright, that's not a big deal then. Mercenaries 2, I think, is definitely an obscure one. I think a lot of people don't really remember it. was definitely one of my sort of old hidden favorites. Freedom Fighters is definitely one. Definitely still one of my all-time favorite games. Did you just get scared off by a snapping turtle? Yeah, Freedom Fighters is one of my all-time favorite games. I really, really want to see a sequel or a remake someday. I don't know if it'll happen, though. Come on, horsey. Destroy All Humans is probably considered a little bit obscure. A lot of the old Nickelodeon, Activision games. I remember Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix. Does anyone remember that one? That takes me back. That's an old one. It was actually kind of fun. I still have the game and the dance pad, so I need to stream that someday. I don't have it with me. It's back home, but that could be an interesting stream. Can't imagine it would go particularly well, but it might be fun. Yeah, don't worry. The streams get saved. They'll be available within like 24 hours. I always leave them up. Okay, so hopefully this will take me to an area where I can get the last two herons at. I only need 2 more. I just want to be done with this and then turn in part 2. Can start on part 3 whenever. Can then go back and get the Florida Panther. Or not the Florida Panther, the other special panther thing. I don't know what the exact first game I had. Whoa! What the? I don't think I've seen that happen before. I don't know what the exact first game I would have played was, because I played a few games on the computer or the Game Boy before I had my GameCube. First game I played on my GameCube was Rocket Power Beach Bandits. Oh, what the? Whoa! Okay.
God damn it.
Random event, clearly. I don't remember if I've seen this one before. Does he have anything on him? Herbivore bait? Okay, that's not bad. That's actually not bad at all. That's worth a few dollars. I think I'm getting shot by something. It's not doing that much damage.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, John. Your guess is as good as mine, to be honest. I don't think I've seen that particular event before. I've seen one sort of like that. like where you rescue like a woman or something, and she like turns into a swamp man, or it's something really weird. But I've never seen that particular event. I mean, this game has a lot of random events available.
Let up.
Like, there's probably definitely more than there would have been in, like, GTA. But yeah, that one was a little bit odd. And not to say that they aren't all odd, because a lot of them are, but that one, that was a little bit more out there than normal. Let's do a bit of crafting. We need a few small game arrows. I have so many flight feathers. No, I'm going to need these for a later challenge. I need to look at that one and see exactly what the best strategy is for it. Much better. Sleep until the morning or noon. Yu-Gi-Oh! No, I never played that. Me and my neighbor are back home. Whenever he's home, we'll play, we would play, like, Dragon Ball, some of the newer Dragon Ball games that can be fun. He's much bigger into that than I am. I know very little about it. Oh! Pack of dogs. Okay, then. Getting all the random events today. Oh, is that one? There's one, and you ain't getting away.
Easy now.
That should be enough. Yeah, I've played Uno before. And done. So that's Exotic Quest 2 completed. Alright, let's head back to Saint Denis. And let's get the third one activated, even though I'm probably not going to do it today. Because I don't still have the guide up. I mean, I've tried playing chess before. I've never been that good at it. Oh, I lost my hat at some point. Oh well. I remember that was trending on Twitter like 2 days after the game came out. Was everyone freaking out over losing their hat?
Thank God you came, James.
Constantly.
Panicking. I cannot believe the pressure this woman puts me under.
Which woman?
The Baroness, of course. She writes the most dreadful missives from Baden-Baden. Still, now I will finish her creation. Oh.
Okay, I'm not really that interested in what you have to say when I can just always look up a video of it. I'll take my money and see what my next mission is. I see gator eggs was the top one, which those aren't particularly hard to find. I wonder why that one's not disappearing. There must be another step to it. I think there's still another step to this one that I never did. Haven't done any of the fish, so it's gator eggs and plants. That's actually not bad. That's going to be better than some of this other stuff that I've had to do. I think the fourth one has animal plumes of some kind. I know the fifth one does not. The fifth one is all plants. Nah, I'm not much into Mortal Kombat or any of the fighting games. That's one genre I've never gotten into. And the genres I never really got into were fighting, sports, and racing. I would say those are the three main ones I've never been that interested in. I've played a handful of games in each category, though, and I mean, Rocket League's really good. Yeah, I just saw the follow pop up. For fighting games, about the only ones I've played anytime recently are a couple of the Dragon Ball games with my neighbor back home, which should be fun. Ooh, we're on 2.5 hours. I'll probably call it within the next half hour. Can't stay up till midnight anymore because I work, except on the weekends. Not really fantasy, but I don't mind horror games. I've played some horror games over the years. I played, like, over the last few years, I played, like, Alien Isolation, and you saw, like, the old Clock Tower Let's Plays. I have, Siren on here, the original Siren. It's really hard, though. Aha! It is back. And then, let's see, out of all those, yeah, not fighting, not a fan of puzzles. For the most part, I don't play sports games. I mean, Rocket League's an exception.
What's this now?
Mostly just survival horror and shooters and stuff.
Near here.
And like action adventure games like Red Dead. RPGs, I'm also a big RPG person. Okay. Or at least games that have RPG elements to them. Even if they aren't true RPGs. Because, I mean, Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas are some of my favorite games. Oh, I know those aren't necessarily the most RPG games out there.
Track's real.
And I played plenty of stupid, like, kids games and joke games before, so... Okay. He's around here somewhere, and I'm not getting mauled this time. Especially since it takes him a while to respawn. His trail goes through the tree. Another dead animal. I hear him. I heard something. There he was. Holy crap, he's fast! Oh, come on, game. That is not fair. How do you expect me to kill this thing? I hit it like 5 times with a shotgun. How is that not enough? Now I'm going to have to wait probably like a day and a half or 2 to get him again. Come on, game. That is not fair. Like, what else am I supposed to use on him? Because you can't hear him until he's right on top of you, and he's faster than any other animal in the game. Okay, we'll go with the semi-automatic shotgun. And I'll go set up a camp outside of here for a couple days, and he should respawn.
Slow up now.
Shooter game besides... Well, Fallout and GTA aren't technically shooters. I mean, I used to play a lot of Call of Duty. I played Battlefield 1 quite a bit. Played a decent amount of Star Wars Battlefront, both OG and the more modern ones. Far Cry. Far Cry is a lot of fun. Mainly 3 and 5. I work in an office building. I'm not going to say too much more. I don't really go into that on streams and stuff. I wouldn't want to get in trouble if someone ever figured out what my channel is or something. I don't think they would care since I've never mentioned the company name, but just in case. I gotta at least work this job for like a year. And then once I have a solid year or 2 worth of experience, and then go back and get my master's degree. All I'm gonna say is I work in the oh wait, what? What the? I work on the computer all day. No, it's not secretary or anything. That's cool. That's I guess one of the like special sites or whatever. Historical sites, whatever you call them. To start job hunting, I would say start looking around once you get out of college. So like early 20s. Unfortunately, it takes quite a while to get a a better job that pays better even if you go to college, so yeah. They all want experience more than anything. It's all fine, though. I like the company I work for and all, which is good.
Not here.
And Cincinnati's a fun city, especially compared to back home, so can't complain too much on that.
Reckon we're near.
Okay, I am going to take some cover scent. And maybe now he won't maul me instantly. Or not. Okay, this is some complete bullshit. I had the cover scent on. I could not even hear him. And this is ridiculous. I couldn't even hear him. I didn't have enough time to take a shot at him. Well, what does it want me to do? That is literally the most aggressive animal in this entire game. What is that? Is that a chicken? That's a rabbit. I don't know why I thought that was a chicken. It kind of bobbed its head a little bit. It's a fox. That is absolutely ridiculous, though. Like, none of the other legendary animals, or even the regular panthers and cougars, are that dangerous. I've never seen one like that. That's completely ridiculous. I mean, you can't sneak up on it or anything, because it apparently smells you through your scent cover, and then it kills you in, like, instantly. Oh. 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 Hang on just a second here. I wonder if I can get a 4-person kill with that. No, I don't think I hit anything. Alright, Lemoyne Raiders. That's fine. I'll get all of you now. Take out my anger on some more fair, easier to kill humans. Even though I can't see anything because it's the middle of the night. That's a bad time to reload and get stuck in a wall or get caught on a wall. I am not having the best of luck with this game. It's just one of those nights, clearly. Because I got lucky that other night when I, finished, what was it? It was that one challenge. The, hunting challenge, or not hunting, the gambler challenge that was terrible. Now I'm running actually a bit lower on some supplies. Little Big Planet was not, a game I ever got interested in. I think I might have played the first one. Never got any personal interest in that series. Oh yeah, Mario Maker, they have some pretty evil levels in that. I've seen some of the videos and stuff. Okay, so we've rested for a couple of in-game nights. After all this, I need to go back to Emerald Ranch and get a, what's it called? Why am I blanking out? Just whatever the dynamite is. Okay, let's go try this again. He respawns after, like, an in-game day or day and a half, apparently. I don't know what that random event was, but I don't have any dynamite if it was one that I could actually use, so I'm not particularly interested.
Easy now. What's this thing? When you make these? A while ago?
Okay, this time... we're going to fortify my health. And a cover scent. I don't know if it's going to make that much of a difference, but it can't hurt at this point because this is starting to get really obnoxious.
You're somewhere.
I don't like Fortnite either. I can never get any interest in it. Okay, inspect this carcass. We have the cover scent on, and we have the health thing. So it better not be able to one-shot me this time. It probably still will. There's nothing moving around. You know what? It might not have been a bad idea to have my horse here. Because at least if I'm on my horse, it should show up on the map when I get near the panther. Because the horse will freak out. Trail ends right about here. More dead animals. We could literally be anywhere around here. Yep, of course. Okay, that is complete bullshit. That is complete bullshit. I could not hear him at all. Doesn't make any noise. He did not appear in Deadeye or anywhere else. Or in hunter mode. I don't know what the game expects me to do about this. Because there is no way I can kill him. It also doesn't help that, I mean, I have a sound delay in my headphones, but I still didn't even hear him. Because of how I have to record, so I can't hear instantly. But I certainly didn't see him show up anywhere is the problem. So this time, we are going to take the horse in. Because I know that when I'm on the horse will kick me off when we get near him, but at least I'll know where he is. Alright, I'll leave the area and come right back. Thing is, I don't think the dynamite would work. Because I don't have any, for one, but also I don't really think that would work because he moves so fast. That, and if it's anything like other animals in the game, it would destroy the pelt. So that would make it completely pointless. Oh, I hear gunfire, though. Oh, it's the guy that does the competition. I don't care. That doesn't interest me right now. I've already done that a couple times. It was really funny, because one time when I dealt with one of them, like the other guy... Of course it'll be sometime. Yep, you have to skin them, so... Cannot set up a camp while in a hideout? What? Am I near a... What gang hideout am I near? Oh, yeah, that's... I forgot, that is technically a hideout. Occasionally it'll have people in it. It doesn't have anyone in it right now, but okay. This is the old Civil War battlefield. Yeah, no, that would make it easier if you didn't actually have to skin all the animals. Because I need to do that or else I won't get the... I really basically get no reward off of him if I don't skin him. The challenge might still complete. But it wouldn't give me anything else, so I'm not taking a risk on it. Oh yeah, I've played a number of games I regretted playing while trophy hunting. Plenty of terrible games. Let's brew some coffee while we wait. Oh, I can't remember which one of those I actually need to craft a bunch of. I think it's this one. Because I need to craft like 5 of these, so... Might as well go ahead and do one while I have the ingredients. You see, I feel like that would make this easier to kill it with, but I don't know if Incendiary will also destroy the carcass. I know Explosive will. I feel like Fire probably will, so I don't really want to try that. Oh, I have the ingredients for... Oh, okay, cool. For potent baits. That's kind of nice. I don't usually have that. Out of all of those, I've never played Roblox. I do like Mario Odyssey a lot. If I can hit it with a poison weapon, that would be great. The only thing I have, is the throwing knives and the... Or do I not have the recipe for that? Oh no, that it's not that I don't have the recipe. I don't have any, No, I have Oleander. Huh. That's really weird. Because I have Oleander, so I should be able to craft poison throwing knives. Let me check that real quick. I should have that. Because I'm sure I've done it before. Yeah, I do. Okay. Maybe I forgot to read it. Throwing knife and Oleander Sage. Okay, that's kind of weird. I might actually... It's probably because I'm full up on them. Yeah, that's why. Yep, that's how Red Dead 2 is. It's got to be realistic. I appreciate some degree of realism, but... I'm really getting to a point where I'm about to just say, let's see what happens if I use this. Because, I mean, he respawns, so it's not that big a deal. Because there ain't no way he's surviving this. Incendiary buckshot. I hate the resting mechanics. I have some poison weapons, at least. I can always try those. So poison bow and incendiary. Well, one of these is bound to work. Just set up the tent. Maybe that'll speed up the process. Nope, still not. I really need to start crafting some split point ammo. Because I know it's superior. It won't be as good for this particular situation, but I need to just craft a bunch of this because I know it's better than regular ammo in like every way. Just takes a while to craft it all. Literally all you do is like stab it with your knife or shave it with your knife or something. Ah, here we go. Oh, but I don't want to have to hunt it at night. Oh, well. Well, this time I'm bringing in the horse, so... Because I have horse revivers, so if the horse goes down... That's not the end of the world. Oh, okay. Okay, this time we're doing it from the horse. I'm running the incendiary ammo or poison arrows. I mean, the platinum isn't that bad in Red Dead 2.
Whoa now. Easy there.
Oh, okay, that's not pleasant. Now I forget what okay, yeah, Red Dead 2. The platinum, it's really not that hard overall. It's like a 5 out of 10. Because the multiplayer is really easy this time. For a Rockstar game, the multiplayer is actually very easy. I was very surprised about that. Like, the winning 3 matches is really not that hard. Or MVP in 3 matches, I mean. Then the posse, not posse, the one that's like, what's it called, why am I blanking out on the name of it? It's the one, oh, I just heard something. I thought I heard something. I definitely heard something, but I don't think that was a panther.
I can find you.
Alright, I'm bringing my horse in. Yeah, like the online is mostly pretty easy. Just reaching level 50 is a really big grind. But I'm sure there'll be double XP events and stuff when the full thing releases, so... kind of waiting more for that to work on it. I'm assuming as soon as I examine this, that'll spawn him.
Now, nearly there, I bet.
And then the single player, the difficulty in the single player is just the amount of stuff you have to do is kind of extensive with getting the 100% and all and doing all the challenges. There he is. There he is. Die! It's dead. It gave me the challenge. I really don't care. I just wasted incendiary ammo and I don't care. I killed it. Yeah, that's what I was worried about it. So fire doesn't work either. So now I'll have to buy the materials that come off of him from the trapper, which is going to cost a good amount of money. Oh, it is going to let me skin it? So I guess if you move him out of the fire, you can still skin him. Okay, or maybe it's just because he's a legendary. I know it wouldn't have worked if I used explosives, though, because explosives destroy the carcass. I tried it on a cougar before, and I know it doesn't work. Yeah, surprisingly, the skin actually survived. I'm very surprised at that. I'll take it. I'm done with that. It's another, that's challenge done. For some reason, the Explorer challenge disappeared from this, but nothing else did. I don't know if it's because I have to just reset the game or what. Alright, guys, we're on 3 hours, and we just had a successful hunt there, so I'm going to call the night. I'm going to be back online tomorrow for a drunk stream. I don't know what game yet. I'm thinking it's going to be another Mercenaries 2 episode. Because I have a lot of fun doing that, and I wouldn't mind doing some more playing of it. We'll see. If not, it'll either be Red Dead 2, Fallout 76, or some other random game. So, thank you guys for tuning in. See you tomorrow.